the Universal Orlando Resort for over 5 years, you're listening to the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 193 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. I'm your host today, Darren, and joining me, we have Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And Tracy.
Hello.
Hunter is away.
Say he's at Disney, as usual.
Yeah. I think we do need to have some serious words with that boy.
His better half has been away, though.
She has. This should be universal.
Yeah.
This is very true.
Definitely. So let's leave this very mysterious. The Producers Club. Email us at podcast@uuopodcast.com to find out more.
We've got 34 members, I think, at the moment. So if anyone's still interested, when this comes out, I think officially starts in a week, but it doesn't matter. You can get in on it.
Yes. So, what's the Producers Club? Come on, there's people that might not know.
It is an exclusive club of UUOP listeners. I haven't had to do this. I never bothered with this.
UUOP listeners.
Basically, for a little monthly, well, not a monthly donation. So everyone seems to be pushing Patreon at the moment. Well, that's not what we're doing. It's a one-off payment per year.
Yes.
And for that, you help us out
It's
to
a
do
donation.
stuff like
not payment.
whatever, testing stuff out in the parks and what have you. You'll get bonus content, and we've got a private Facebook group. And if you like listening any over the time, I cannot speak tonight. If you've been listening at any point over the last year, like a lot of the questions that we've asked guests have been, that's a perk for the Producers Club. The Q&A people we've had on has been Producers Club members. The round table we did, that's a Producers Club perk. So there's lots of little perks involved in it. So again, if you're interested, just drop us an email and we'll let you know the full ins and outs of it, as it were.
Yep, and you also have a 4 days left in the United States to go and subscribe to us on iTunes and rate and review the show to be in the draw at the end of the month to win a $25 Universal gift card.
Woo!
And it's been going very well. I think we've had about 25 or something so far. So really nice ones, actually. We should read them all out when we get...
Yeah.
The last one was especially nice.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, next month will be our UK listeners' turn.
Woohoo! All right. And we also have some Producers Club birthdays to announce.
We do indeed. Now, I'm very sorry. Very sorry. This is a belated one. So the lovely Todd Elsroth broke at himself. He was 21 again on April the 12th.
Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry,
Yes.
Todd.
We hope you had a wonderful birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Todd.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
And we were thinking of you. I wished him happy birthday on Facebook as well. And on May the 6th, it is Brittany Dwinell's birthday.
Yes, Brittany, who joins the ranks of UUOP people that have failed at the kitchen challenge.
We all failed admirably together.
Actually, she did the best, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, a few people said that. Yeah,
She did.
I was too busy
she's
trying to
lovely.
hold mine down to worry about what everyone else was doing.
I just had my eye on that giant beanbag the whole time because I knew that's where I was headed afterwards. Yes. So, yes, happy birthday, guys.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday. And we also have a Florean Fortescue's ice cream debate, and this is coming from Rebecca.
Hey guys, this is Rebecca and Gabriel from Jacksonville, bringing you another ice cream preference from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I think my favorite would be the first one that I've ever tried, and that is the Earl Grey and Lavender. I think it's really smooth going down. It's really good. Okay, Gabe, what's your favorite one?
Butterbeer.
Why is that?
Because it's so good.
And there you go. You got 2 in one show. Okay, thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
That is the first vote we've had for Earl Grey and Lavender.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I haven't even tried it.
No, it sounds
I'm going to try it
nasty.
at some point.
Yeah, but you don't like Earl Grey.
No, it's horrible. It's flour. So at the moment,
Don't be horrible.
chocolate chili and salted caramel blondie are tying for first place. I haven't added our votes into this, I don't think. I think this is just purely listeners. I might be wrong.
Told you I'm not voting until I get to go back and try them again.
Join the
Results
producers
coming in 3 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. That's the problem. Yeah.
Join the Producers Club. Get them back here faster, guys.
We need a lot of people in.
Yes. Tell your friends and your friends' friends.
Definitely need to go fund me.
Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Rebecca. If you want your vote to be heard, just record us a message on your phone telling us who you are, where you are, and which is your favorite Florean Fortescue's ice cream flavor.
Yes, you can join Rebecca and those other people who have done it so far by emailing those recordings to us at our email, which is podcast@uuopodcast.com.
Or you can send that to speakpipe.com/UUO podcast.
So everyone says send it. It's not an email address. You have to go to speakpipe.com. It is a website and you can record it there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You do know that I am completely technologically blocked.
Apparently there's an
So I
app
don't know.
that a
There's an
listener
app
was
for everything, isn't there?
messaging back and forwards with me trying to work out how to do it. And I went, I didn't even know it had an app.
Well, now you do.
I still don't know how it works though.
All right. Well, that's helpful.
There is an app. If you can figure it out, do it there. If not, just go to the website.
Exactly. And it should work on your phone too, right? So,
Yeah.
Good deal. All right. Well, if there's no other business to attend to, let's go on to the news. Hello and welcome to the news. I am Brock Lockerton, your host. As always, our first news topic is Skull Island Reign of Kong, and we have some updates. Over to Tracy for more.
Right, well, videos have been seen on YouTube recently of Universal Orlando testing the Skull Island Reign of Kong vehicles, not videos, with animatronic drivers. And now also the new snack venue at Reign of Kong has opened, the Mess Tent is its moniker.
Yes.
Yes. Our roving photo reporter, Travis, told us that at the moment it's serving chips, churros, pretzels, drinks, and foot-long hot dogs.
Nothing banana.
No. They could have... Oh, no, that's probably a Disney thing, isn't it? Frozen bananas.
It's just a frozen... Surely they must have something in there eventually.
Yeah. Should
Who'd
do
have thought
banana
so?
cream filled churros.
Oh, that sounds
Kong
nice.
poop. Oh, no, that's Disney as well.
No, they don't do that either now, so it's fine. They can do it.
Yeah.
But yes, Darren, have you seen the video of the... I'm doing air quotes, everyone. Animatronic driver.
Yeah. Are you talking about from like the one from really far away? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I saw that one.
It looked
Yeah.
odd.
Doesn't look like it moves a whole lot.
My concern with them at this point is how the audio is going to be presented.
I'm guessing over speakers throughout the entire thing.
See, I think the way that I think it was either you, Darren, or Hunter mentioned that they could do like a video monitor rear view mirror.
Yeah, that's what I had said.
That would be cool
It would be. So
because that wouldn't take too much.
yeah, we'll see how they do. Somebody also got video of people actually riding it. They said probably people working on the ride itself, but yeah, it was pretty exciting to see. It's coming together. It's got to be close to done.
Well, we've had multiple messages, and I've seen tweets on Twitter saying that within this week the walls might be down, and we may be getting soft openings.
It might already have happened by the time this comes out.
True.
It could well be. They don't.
Very possible.
Yeah, and you are there this weekend, Darren. So hopefully,
Yeah, definitely.
awesome.
I know they don't tend to do those things on the weekends, but I'll be there on Sunday, so hopefully.
if anyone gets to ride it this week, if it does soft open, please get in touch.
Yes.
We'd love to know what it's like.
Yep. Record audio for us too.
Yes, that would be cool. And video, and yeah, no, don't.
Oh boy. All right. Well, next up, Universal have announced the lineup for this year's Rock the Universe. Over to Lee, our resident Christian rock expert, for more.
Well, Hunter's not here. He would have normally got this news item, but for anyone that's interested, Rock the Universe takes place at Universal Studios Florida, and it is in September 9th and 10th. And the lineup for this year is a veritable who's who of Christian rock bands, and I haven't heard of any
As
of
in
them.
who?
Exactly. For us, yes. Skillet, I know them purely because we do this piece of news every year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Matt Mayer, anyone?
Nope.
Jeremy Camp,
Uh-uh.
Rend Collective,
Nope.
KB,
Nada.
Lauren Daigle,
Who?
Finding Favour,
Nope.
and DJ Promote.
No.
Now, I had to look that up because I thought, oh, is it one of those things like a to be announced? And it's not. He's actually a guy called DJ Promote. And then on Saturday, we have Lecrae, Colton Dixon, Toby Mack,
Obviously.
Family Force 5, Andy Minio, NF. There's lots of... Is that? Because they had a KB and an NF. I'm not sure what that is. I am they. Tracy? I am they. Is that grammatically correct? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, DJ Promote once again. So if you are interested for tickets and any other info, go over to universalorlando.com/events. But it's something that none of us would go to, even if we were there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
It's supposed to be quite a rowdy event, though, isn't it? From what I've heard.
Yeah, it does seem to turn out that way, which is kind of funny. Like Mardi Gras is usually pretty low key as far as that goes. So
yeah, so the event that should be rowdy is quite nice and family friendly, and the one that should be family friendly isn't.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to some bad news here.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, the inevitable happened, and Universal Orlando raised their annual pass prices. Ouch. Tracy, tell us more.
Right, yes. Now, the Power Pass is increasing from $239.99 to $254.99.
A $15 raise.
Yep. And for Florida residents, that will be $214.99, raised to $234.99. That's $20.
Yep.
And if you wanted a preferred pass, that is going up $10 from $334.99 to $344.99. And for Florida residents, that's $10 up to $309.99. And the premium pass has also gone up, no surprise, $15 to $494.99, and up $20 for Florida residents, which is $449.99. And the prices don't include tax.
Yeah.
So why is it more expensive for Florida residents? Is that because they'll go more often than other people?
They're obviously trying to...
it's cheaper.
It's gone up more.
Right, it's gone up.
Oh,
more,
right, yeah, but even
it's still cheaper.
Yeah. But
It's not much cheaper, though, is it? It's only $50
That's
cheaper.
what I'm saying, though. Why has it gone up more for Florida residents? Surely if it's gone up, it just goes up.
Yeah.
I've always said this about, because the reason that places like Universal don't like people like us is when we had our Flamingo Land season passes, we paid our annual pass price and then never spent a penny in the park anytime we went. We'd take a picnic.
We did.
Not really. You might buy a couple of ice creams, but that's not what they want.
Go buy coffee.
The annual pass, they make their money back off you going in and buying merch and eating ice creams, eating in the restaurants and that type of thing. So they obviously realise that annual pass holders maybe aren't spending as much as they thought they were, whatever. And they've gone, let's just add another $5 on top of that just to...
Well, I definitely have spent quite a bit of money there. Even a thing as simple as introducing the discount on merchandise, even if it's as little as 10%, really encourages pass holders like myself to spend money in the park.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, well, I'm getting a discount. I have to. Why not?
Yeah.
But, I can see how that might not have gone. They might not do as much, but if they can get a couple more bucks from all the residents who probably outnumber people on annual passes, probably like 10 to 1 at least. It's just a way for them to get more money.
Still a good deal, I think, though. Even though if you look at the non-Florida resident one, $494.99, you think you still get your Halloween Horror Nights ticket with that. Have they knocked the bottles of water on the head, Darren?
I believe so.
So you get
that has been completed.
20%.
I don't know. I haven't gotten one for this year yet, though. So
right, so you get your 20% discount, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Off your food and merch and stuff like that. Your Halloween. Let's see your Halloween.
Free valet parking.
Oh,
free premier parking.
Is it valet parking or preferred?
Valet and preferred are free.
Why don't you do valet parking all the time? I would.
Yes. I guess you haven't seen that video that came out from Universal of the the valet driver revving up somebody's engine like crazy, trying to get it to go.
Oh, no.
He had the car in valet mode though, so he couldn't. It wouldn't let him like burn out like he wanted to. But yeah, that was at Universal.
Right. There you go,
just,
people.
Yeah, where we can park in Premier, it's usually faster to get there than it would be to wait for them to go get our car and bring it up and everything. So
True.
and you still have to tip them, even though it's free.
But I still think it's a good deal. That, you know, it's not like $15. If you can afford whatever it was before, an extra $15 isn't going to kill you. But
Yeah.
it's just another whatever. You know, the theme parks, they need to make money. They've got to do it
They don't
any way they
make
can.
enough.
I will always say, at least you can see where that extra money's going with
Oh, yeah,
Universal.
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Well, they get things done quickly, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, all right, and moving on here, the first house for Halloween Horror Nights 26 has been officially announced, and it will be based on the 1974 movie, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ooh.
Yes. This is not Leatherface's first foray into the world of Halloween Horror Nights. He was also here for Halloween Horror Nights 17 back in 2007. His house, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Flesh Wounds, was located in the earthquake queue. He was also a sub-icon that year under Jack. He was featured in the all-night die-in house at Halloween Horror Nights 13 as well. So he's been here before, but the other house was based on the remake
All right.
of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then the all night die-in house, it was just like, you know, a small part of a scene he was included in.
Yeah.
So this is the first, you know, straight from the original movie house based on him, which is awesome.
In my opinion, the remake was better. I know that's probably not going to be... I know someone who'll be listening to this that does agree with me. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah. I think house-wise, though, for the house, making it that much more like visceral and intense, I think it's going to work out well for it.
Yeah, you look at like the classics they've brought in over the last few years. You've had Halloween, we had Freddy and Jason last year. It makes sense to bring Texas Chainsaw this year. Because we were talking about it, I think, after last year. I think, well, you know, what's the classic house that they're going to do this year? And I honestly couldn't think of one because I thought, but they've obviously gone kind of like something they've done before.
Right. I hope it gets a soundstage treatment, but we'll see how that goes.
Because I kind of expect it to be similar to the first section of Freddy vs. Jason last year, like the Camp Crystal Lake bit. Kind of.
A little bit, yeah. Except for in that house. So.
Yeah.
Could be
sounds
really,
good.
really good.
Meat hook bits. There'll be meat hooks.
Oh, yes.
And,
Yeah, I expect it to be a very loud, very, very crazy, very intense house. So
great excuse to use chainsaws inside a house because you don't see that very often, actually.
well, yeah. Well, typically they have to use the sound alike thing that's not that doesn't actually use gas because that can fill the area up really quick. As we saw last year, just outside of the 25 Years house.
Yeah. And over by
like
the
in that
Simpsons
corridor, it completely filled it up the first weekend. So
Wow. Yeah. I'm not a massive Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, but I think Leatherface as an icon is a cool thing to have.
yeah, and they have no problem casting giant people as we saw with Freddy vs. Jason. So that will be I'm sure that'll be very effective.
Bit of merch there as well. Aprons.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I'd love something like that.
They need to do like the little pop vinyls. You know, they did the Jack ones last year. Freddy, I can't call him Jason. What is his actual name?
Leatherface.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
No, I mean Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Does he actually have a name?
Leatherface.
Isn't it Ed, I want to say Ed Gein. Who's Ed Gein?
That's who it was based on.
Right.
He's an actual serial killer.
Okay.
Or was an actual serial killer.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Good deal.
Darren, is
Excited to
this
see all this coming out now.
is this earlier than normal? That they
Yes.
Yeah.
It is definitely. Which made me wonder if they were scared something was going to leak and they just got something out really fast. Because they're like the little template that they use to announce houses if you've been following it for any number of years, you see that they've been doing the same thing recently. They use the same like stock footage from like a random house, Halloween Horror Nights house.
Yeah.
And then just intersperse like the announcement into that. So they can put it together really fast. It makes me wonder if another leak was imminent. Mm-hmm. And there's already a strong rumor list going around again.
Yes. I know Leo did an article for the blog. The rumor mill was Halloween Horror Nights 26, and there's some interesting ones in there.
Yep, and those are the ones that I've heard as well from him and from other places. So, and then another strong rumor we've heard is something with Penn and Teller again.
Yeah,
as the creative team has been going back and forth from Las Vegas quite a bit.
Okie dokie. Ah, yes, I noticed Mike was out there the other week.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a show actually from them because they need a new show at the event. And I mean, even if it's not them personally, which I mean, it's theoretically possible for them to. That would be a really big thing, a really big get for them to do is to have them actually put on a show there.
Can you imagine?
But if not, then one that they direct.
Can you imagine how packed out it would be if they actually got them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. And, you know, that would help a lot with crowds if you could put them in a large enough venue there.
Yeah.
So it would have to, I think it would have to definitely be something bigger than Fear Factor. I think it would have to be the concert stage.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
Well, yeah, that would be really cool. But finally, the latest theme park injury report has been released. So over to Tracy for more on that.
This is like that comedy news item at the end of the news.
I'm glad you think that injuries are funny.
Anyway, go on.
It's like home video funny or something.
Just read them.
I know. As part of a deal with the state, theme parks must report incidents each quarter to avoid inspections. Okay. They're supposed to disclose any ride-related injuries or illnesses requiring an immediate hospital stay of at least 24 hours.
Please reiterate that last bit again.
I've just read that myself properly. Some of these even warranted a 2-second hospital visit. Never mind a stay of 24 hours. Keep this in mind, people.
We shouldn't laugh, but oh my God.
Right. Are you sitting comfortably? At Walt Disney World, on the Great Movie Ride, an 80-year-old man with a history of motion sickness temporarily lost consciousness, and a 41-year-old man with a pre-existing condition had numbness and felt dizzy. Right. So the 80-year-old man fell asleep because they do.
But why did they take him a stay in hospital?
Well, maybe they thought he died. Maybe it was the morgue. I'm sorry, I know I've just shouted at you for taking the mickey, but... And the 41-year-old man with numbness, that is a long ride. His arse had gone to sleep.
That's just bizarre.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to Disney Hollywood Studios, where a 19-year-old woman with a pre-existing heart condition fainted while boarding Toy Story Mania.
Because she realised it was the only attraction in that park.
She was excited. Well, let's face it. Heat, dehydration, lack of food, people faint.
Yeah.
Okay. And at Magic Kingdom, a 17-year-old girl temporarily lost consciousness and fell after riding Space Mountain.
That's bad mind.
Why is it? Again, lost consciousness, fainted. That's all she did. If you faint, you fall.
Yeah, but if she could have fallen on something, she could have,
Well, you don't plan where you're going to faint.
Yeah, and if it was recently, I'll tell you why. Because you know that the thing, it's like a conveyor belt kind of system that brings you up to the top. That's been off since I got my annual pass.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, so you have to walk up it, and
it's
like climbing a squishy mountain.
Yeah, because that is a long walkway.
Yeah, so yeah, I almost faint every time I'm there.
Right. Let's see if you can make the list next quarter then.
Yeah, right.
A Tampa man lost consciousness after riding the People Mover.
Yeah.
In Epcot, a 57-year-old man with a pre-existing heart condition felt ill after riding Mission Space and Test Track.
Right, Mission Space I can well understand.
The type of illness was not disclosed.
He felt ill.
Well, Probably.
Lots of people feel ill on that ride.
And Test Track
exactly.
whips you about and goes fast.
There's some G-forces when you come round that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing he did them both in a row, if it's the way that they're saying it
Yeah.
here. So, one after the other, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sure a lot of people have had that exact same thing happen.
And if you've been in World Showcase sampling beers beforehand.
Well, this is... Yeah, you don't know, do you?
No. At Ellen's Energy Adventure in Epcot, a 67-year-old man felt ill, dizzy and disoriented. Well, that is...
Because it's 45 minutes long and it's like, please take me now.
Yeah. It was like, where am I? Nobody knows. And at
It's back in the 1980s.
At Disney's Animal Kingdom, a 73-year-old woman became disoriented on Wild Africa Trek, a guided VIP tour. So she got lost.
That's weird. It's very strange. Like, I suppose that's quite... I haven't... Obviously, we haven't done it. But I know people who have done it. And as far as I'm aware, that's quite not physical, but for a 73-year-old woman, it's not just like strolling through the park.
You don't know. She might be a very fit 73-year-old woman. She might be still climbing mountains and what have you. Yeah. But what does that mean? Became disoriented?
Yeah, I don't... Oh, where am I? Was it? No,
well, if you're on a backstage tour, of course...
What is this?
Yeah, if you're on a backstage tour, of course you don't know where you are.
Where am I? All right.
Was it just a case of she couldn't correlate where she was in relation to in the park? Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't
bit
know.
Behind the scenes. But why a
24-hour
state for that?
That's the weird thing.
And finally, at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Sorry, I can't speak. Maybe I need a 24-hour stay in hospital to get over it. A 43-year-old woman with a pre-existing condition felt weak after riding Flight of the Hippogriff.
Because she smashed her head off the front of it when it stopped.
I was going to say she got whiplash.
Flight of the Hippogriff. Yeah.
Have you been on that, Darren?
Yeah, I have.
That stop is
whips you around a
horrendous.
bit anywhere. And a 57-year-old woman had motion sickness on Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket in the studios.
Right. The point of all of this is that we've kind of tried to drive home is that these have to have included a minimum 24-hour stay in hospital. Now, I suffer from motion sickness.
Yes, you do.
When Tracy and I went to Alton Towers for the second time, we went straight in at 9:30, rode Air and Nemesis back to back, and I came off that thing ready to throw my guts up. But I didn't immediately go to first aid and so, take me to hospital, I'm dying. That's what I don't get. You feel sick. Why you need to go to hospital?
Take
I don't know.
motion sickness tablets like you do.
Just have a lie down for 10 minutes, you'll be all right. Your insides are churning about. You don't need to go to hospital for that.
So yes, God forbid it was. You notice there's nothing like somebody lost an arm on a ride, or
We have
the
had
head
that,
was
but
bent backwards.
They're always like Darren. You threw this to me and said we need to put this in because we normally cover it, but
yeah,
there's
They're
very
ridiculous.
rarely anything that you go in and feel that that probably should have been reported. You go right, motion sickness. No, felt ill after riding that. Well, yeah.
What right? If our kids complained of any of those things, what would we do? Oh, behave.
If they passed out, I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably panic.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the passing out. No. Oh yeah, I know what you do when people pass out.
Well, I wouldn't be able to ring your mother because she's back in this country.
No, you know, don't call an ambulance. Call me mother.
I didn't know what to do. I panicked anyway. Small window into our life.
Yes, that was a long time ago.
I'm a panicker, unfortunately. Anyway.
Yes, he is.
It seems like we get less injuries this quarter than during the summertime.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, there's just more people there, but also I think the heat brings on a lot of other conditions as well that you don't see as often here.
People running around, not being
Forgetting to drink,
hydrated, wanting to get on the rides because the queues are long. You spend longer in the queues, and
Do you think, does that not feel like they didn't have anything to report, so they felt they maybe had to report something so they didn't get inspected?
I think that's a weird thing that they have to report things so they don't get inspected.
Yeah, that is odd. And like, why is that such a concern? But I think originally it was like Disney that kicked all that off just to keep trade secrets, and that kind of information from the inspectors, coming to actually see that kind of stuff. But the way it's gotten to this point, I don't know.
Yeah, there's only about 2 rides in there. You'd think, yeah, I can understand why you've got ill on that. It's like the Great Movie Ride, really. It goes at like half a mile an hour, if that.
Everything, like, I'm surprised that they weren't all dinosaur, because that ride throws you around like crazy.
Yeah.
I thought I broke my arm on it like the last time we went.
Wow.
So. Yeah.
Bizarre.
But yeah, it's really surprising which ones actually came through there.
Yeah, weird. It's not like Expedition Everest. It's
My favourite
Toy
was the
Story
person
Mania.
who had numbness on the Great Movie Ride, and I will put money on it was his backside.
Yeah.
just sat in the wrong position and your legs got pins and needles. It could be. It's just strange, isn't it? That why you need to go to they've obviously gone to first aid, but that's what I don't get.
Yeah.
So since recording last night's show, Halloween Horror Nights have made another announcement, and the second house to grace Halloween Horror Nights 26 will be based on the 1973 William Friedkin film based on the book of William Peter Blatty, and that will be The Exorcist. Which is a cool announcement, and I am gutted because I think that will make quite an awesome, creepy Halloween Horror Nights house. So there we have 2 houses announced. We'll probably discuss it on the next news show more with Darren and Hunter. But for now, back to the show.
All right, well, let's finish up this week's news over in Toon Lagoon with Maureen at Autism at the Park.
Hi, this is Maureen Deal with Autism at the Parks, and I'm reporting from Universal Orlando Resort for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. And today I'm at Islands of Adventure in Toon Lagoon. And right now I'm standing right near the Popeye and Blue Toes Bilge Rat barges. This is an awesome river raft ride, and you'll get wet. You'll probably get soaked, and you'll definitely get wet. This attraction has a height requirement of 42 inches, and those children between 42 and 48 inches must have a supervising companion. If you are in a wheelchair, you'll need to be able to transfer to the river raft yourself. I highly recommend this attraction for guests of all ages. It's a lot of fun, and it's just one of those must-do things on a hot summer day. And this has been Maureen Deal for the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, signing off from Islands of Adventure.
I hate listening to the sounds of the park in the background. The wheelchair thing, having to transfer to that raft, it's difficult enough if you are able-bodied to get in those bloody things.
Yeah.
You have to step down into them as it is, and the wet, and yeah. I think it's one of those that realistically, if you're in a wheelchair, I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe
I keep getting told I need to ride it still. So.
Oh, it's awesome. Darren, have you done Cali River Rapids at Disney then?
No,
Yeah.
I have not. I've heard it's terrible.
Oh, it is awful.
Yeah,
It's
so-
literally, it's like 40 seconds long, and there's one drop, and we came off it virtually dry. Me and the kids did it back in 2009. Yeah. But like, if you do Popeye and Bluto, you will get wet. There is an absolute guarantee of it. But it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think it's so slimy that they just charge for lockers there.
Yeah.
Only place in the park where they do it.
I would say it's the best water ride I've been on.
Yeah.
It is so much fun, because it's funny because you've got like a load of other people on as well, so you're having a laugh. Because when you go down, if you're the one facing forwards when you go down the drop, and you just watch the person in front of you going down backwards, and you can see the big tidal wave that's about to come over the top of them. That's hilarious. Or the other way, when people start doing it to you, but there isn't one, but they start going like, what am I doing there? Like, it's going to get you, and it doesn't, and you're waiting for it to come. It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I know I hate getting wet, but I think that actually is my favourite.
Well, put it this way, we've done it 4 times back to back without getting off.
Wow.
Welchy.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for that, Maureen. It's time for a quick break here, so we will be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 8th wonder of the world is returning to Universal Orlando Resort. So let our friends at Fairy Godmother Travel take care of the resort reservation. They are a Universal Parks and Resorts specialist, as well as being an authorised Disney vacation planner, and their service is free to you. From the awesome Cabana Bay Hotel to those other hotels, run by a mouse. Fairy Godmother Travel can book all your Orlando vacation needs, so you don't need to miss the chance to see the amazing King Kong in the flesh. And please make sure to let them know that you heard about Fairy Godmother Travel because of UUOP. Because every UUOP referral helps us to continue to bring you the greatest universal coverage. Contact them today by phone at 832 284 4002 or toll free at 888 939 642539 or go to fairygodmothertravel.com.
Let Fairy Godmother Travel make your next vacation magical.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
All right, and we are back, and it's time for emails.
Yay!
That's loads, actually. I've got some more left over from this as well.
Cool.
Oh, nice. I'll take the first one here. It says, "Hi, everyone. I discovered your podcast at the end of last year, and I'm now pretty much caught up with all your past episodes.
Wow.
I love listening to you all, so thanks for everything you do." Yeah, that was awesome. Please, could you share your honest opinions? Of course, we always do. We live in the UK and have booked to stay for 2 weeks at the Portofino Bay Hotel this July.
Very nice.
Yeah. So we will purchase 2-week Universal tickets for our family of 3, myself, my husband, and our 6-year-old daughter before we leave. She's 42 inches, pretty fearless, and loves The Simpsons, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park, Dr. Seuss, etc. I've been slowly brainwashing her by watching movies, YouTube videos, etc.
Perfect.
I keep worrying, though, am I expecting too much for us to be able to just visit the Universal parks? It's already expensive enough, so I don't want to get Disney tickets or SeaWorld, etc. on top, and visit the beach, shopping, etc. for the duration of our holiday. What would you guys do? Any thoughts would be greatly appreciated, as I keep swinging between thinking I'm a genius for concentrating on one thing, enjoying that more, and not coming home exhausted, than thinking I've done the wrong thing, especially listening to your latest podcast where you sound quite depressed over the state of Islands of Adventure. One final piece of information. Myself and my husband have not visited the Universal parks for over 10 years. Our daughter never, but we are veterans of Disney World, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris, so this holiday booking is a very new thing for us. Many thanks, and please keep up the good work. Nicole Reagan in Wales.
I have gone over this email in my head so many times.
Yeah.
I was going to say, first off, my initial gut reaction is, Nicola, we went for a week and just did Universal. I think we could have done with breaking it up a bit.
I agree. That was my initial reaction.
You need...
It gets like, we've had the conversation before about the amount of screen-based attractions in that park, and where it's not an issue, it is when that's all you're doing, when you're literally going in a park where you're going from one to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and you haven't really got anything to break it up.
Right.
So hopefully by the time you go in July, Kong should be open. The Hulk will be open, so that's going to make a big difference to Islands of Adventure.
But I do think you need contrast, because a week got very samey.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of things to do on iDrive. Don't forget, go online, because I did this before we went, the time before last. I went and I downloaded and clipped coupons. So we got into Gatorland with a coupon. We got in there cheaper. So
It's still, that is...
It was still expensive,
it is
yes.
pretty expensive.
But there are coupons out there.
Yeah.
So go and, get the forums, just Google coupons and clip them. Because, I think we had one for Ripley's. I could have got one for Wonderworks.
Yeah, Ripley's isn't expensive, and that's a couple of hours. Just to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, and right there on the same section, they've got, what was that? Dave & Buster's, right? Yeah, the arcade kind of place there, too, which is... I think you could pair that up with Ripley's and going out to eat somewhere, and maybe the Orlando Eye complex.
Pirates Golf.
Yeah.
There's tons of mini golf. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you go down a little bit farther, you got the Escapology that we did the Beyond the Globe on. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really cool stuff in that area.
You don't pay to get into Disney Springs now, do you?
No.
So there's something good. If you need that Disney hit without spending the money.
Staying on site, they might not have a car.
But they might. But you can still get there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It'll take a bit of effort. We could even
and then
get
I would
an Uber.
also Oh yeah, I would also enjoy a day at the Portofino.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, if
Yeah.
you're staying there.
Go and explore the other hotels.
Well, I'm gonna, as I say, I've thought about this quite a lot, and I've done. You would get. I think it was 30. Let me do. If we went to the Saturdays, have Saturday nights, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. You get 13 full days, and then the Saturday you come home.
Yeah.
I reckon you could probably get a. I would, if it was me personally, I'd do 3 days in the parks and then take a day out.
Yeah.
Even if you go and spend a day in one of the, have a lie in, spend a day at each of the hotels. I'm sure you probably could. Darren, if you're staying in one of the hotels, can you pool hop? Are you
Yes.
allowed to use the other pools?
Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
So you could go and do like the lazy river at, you could probably spend a day at Cabana Bay, get up, do a character breakfast at, say, the Hard Rock, and then mill around the Hard Rock, use their pool, use their facilities, have a meal there, but to just spend 2 weeks in the parks, I think
it's a big ask.
Yeah, you'll definitely be burnt out by the end of that.
Yeah.
And you will have seen everything. That's for sure.
Especially when they're going in July. It's going to be hot. It's going to be crowded.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
got
but
Express
they will
Pass.
have unlimited express
Yes.
as well.
But then is that going to make it worse?
I think, yeah.
Because you're not going to be
do you know-
queuing. You're just going to be walking up to the front of the rides all the time. So you're not going to have that break because you literally, you maybe have a 15-minute wait instead of a 30, 45-minute wait.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that time of year it can get pretty bad, actually. So.
Yeah.
But there's other places recommend that go and have a wander around Celebration.
Yeah,
Grab a
there's
drink,
plenty of
sit on
things
the
in
rocking chairs on the
area to do for free.
on the lakeside.
You've got
There's-
I would spend a day on City Walk, go and have a breakfast.
They've got a
have a wander.
6-year-old though. They've got to keep her entertained.
We took a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I nearly killed her
No, it wasn't that bad.
when she was.
But right,
How old was she when
you
we took her
need
last time?
to
I nearly
do-
killed her then.
That was different. The mini golf. There's a movie. Go and see a movie.
Yeah.
But definitely do the mini golf. The mini golf is
Oh, it's
awesome. And do
absolutely
it
brilliant.
at night. But yeah, they haven't been for 10 years. So yes, you want to go and do it justice. It's really awkward. I would say plan and plan hard. So yes, you probably could do 2 weeks on property, but you need to plan.
Throw us any questions. We're happy. That's what we're here for. We're here to help.
Get in the park early. You
happy
get
to.
early park admission. Do that. Come out in the afternoon.
Yeah, because it's usually after about 11 o'clock, isn't it, when people usually with families start to go in. Then after 4 o'clock, it starts to calm down again.
Because the parks are going to be open late at that time of year as well, aren't they, Darren? Like late,
Should be, yeah.
late-ish. What time are we talking?
Well, as late as they'll ever be open. Some
Eight,
nights during
9.
that time can stay open till like almost midnight
Wow.
or midnight.
Really?
Yeah, 10 o'clock though is probably standard.
So you've got cinematic
In the
spectacular
middle of
and
summer.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you could, but you need to plan it. Don't just think you're going to walk in and spend 2 weeks on site. You can go, right, what we're going to do today is we'll get up late, we'll have breakfast or something, and then we'll spend all day in the parks. And
I would have some contingencies because if you get a week in and you haven't got any other plans and all you're thinking is we've got another week of this and we've had enough already, have some other things in reserve. You don't have to use them, but if you all are starting to get a bit burnt out by it all, you can dip into this. I would actually have 2 plans.
feel free to throw us questions while you're there.
Yeah. I would do 2 itineraries.
I'll give you Darren's cell phone number. He'll come and tour you around if you want.
Yeah.
A Hunter. Oh, God, maybe not.
Yeah.
I've been to parks with Hunter. You have to wait half an hour for Kim to go and get a coffee.
But yeah,
Yeah.
2 itineraries. One where you're in park on site the whole time, and another one where you look out for places off site. I mean, Darren, there's parks, like public parks and things, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like Lake Eola and stuff like that.
Far out. Yeah, it's going to be pretty far off from
Really?
the actual Universal. Yeah.
Right.
Especially if you don't have a car. If we're
Yeah, I
assuming
think
that.
that's going to make a... That's going to
Yeah, let us know if
make
you've got
or
a car,
break
because
it.
that'll make a big difference to the sort of advice that we give you, Nicola.
Just looking at the park, I was
So
there.
I'm just thinking, what's that park called that I always wanted to go to? It's got bells that play.
Universal Studios
it's-
Park.
No, it's quite well known. It'll come to me at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Parks are open till 10 all the way through July. Both of them. And from 8 o'clock in the morning. So you've got plenty of time. Right, don't feel like you have to go in and stay there all day.
Definitely.
Because
don't do that.
Take advantage of getting in those parks when it's dark, because it's something that not a lot of people get to do, and those parks are awesome at night. Mm-hmm. Especially getting to Diagon Alley.
All right.
Because we didn't.
Okay, we do have a lot more emails.
Yes, we do.
Move on there.
Right, I've got one. Hello, UUOP. This is Mac from the Producers Club, and I have recently spent 3 days at Universal Orlando from March the 2nd to the 4th. I have a lot of things to say about the parks, but I will send that email once I condense all of my thoughts into something readable. Appreciate that, Mac. What I will share are some spew stories, or if anything, team members that have...
Or if anything, team members that have stood out, in my opinion.
I can't read tonight, I do apologise. The first team member is Lisa from Supply Vault at the Transformers ride. After exiting the thrilling and chaotic ride, I bought a souvenir... Did I? I bought a Universal Studios rain jacket that went for $99.95.
Wow.
Ouch. I went with my parents to the parks. My dad's an American Express card holder, which is a Universal sponsor.
So I see, you got his dad to pay for it.
Yeah, as we were paying for the jacket, Lisa mentioned that we can get 10% off on purchases $75 or more with the coupon on the Universal app while using an American Express card. Unfortunately, the app was not working at the shop, but Lisa was not only giving us the discount anyway, she gave us the annual pass holder 15% discount instead. We really appreciate her doing that for us.
That's awesome.
Really good.
I'm jumping because this was a long one. So the second team member was Rick from Men in Black Alien Attack. And the reason that he's put him in here is because he thinks he's a superstar for having to put up with that song for 8 hours a day. No, it isn't. When I went last week, the ride was using the pre-show of the Universe New, which some people complained on past episodes that they weren't using it correctly. It was a neat pre-show, but Rick made it very memorable experience. He was locked into character as the curator of the Universe New and an MIB agent, and it seemed that he was having more fun working than I was on vacation. He was awesome, period. That's cool.
Yeah.
You can finish that bit off then.
This says, keep up the great work, guys, and I hope to share my trip report soon. Mac.
There was a little bit on the end of that. I've cut that off.
Okay.
I'm going to save that for later because it's a discussion topic.
Oh.
All right.
So don't let me forget.
Right.
All right, I got the next one here. Greetings. Just wanted to drop a quick note to let you know that I discovered your podcast after I just visited Universal Orlando for the first time. Sadly, not before. After being a longtime enthusiast and visitor of the Disney theme parks in Florida and California, and knowing them inside and out, our family decided it was finally time to take a Universal Florida only trip. Having done the Hollywood Park about 3 to 4 years back, and mildly impressed with that park, we mainly wanted to cross it off of our list to say that we did it. However, I was totally blown away by the parks, particularly the Harry Potter editions. They definitely have one-up Disney with those 2 new editions. There's nothing that I can think of in Disney that ties together 2 parks like that in such a grand scale. Amazing. Forbidden Journey is one of the most amazing rides I've ever been on. Now, listening to some of the interviews and discussions, I do realize that we still miss quite a bit of the park. Oh, well, guess we'll have to plan another visit.
Absolutely.
Keep up the good work, Jonathan Long.
Yeah, it's excellent. Because I think a lot of people forget that, yes, Hogsmeade is amazing and Diagon Alley is amazing, but I think they forget what a groundbreaking thing that they actually did with putting the Hogwarts Express in between those 2 parks. Like, that's never been done before.
Yeah.
And to make it a themed experience between the 2 as well, it's just...
I know.
Well, to be fair, if they did that at Disney World, it would have to be a 45-minute ride to get from one park to the other.
But it's just, it's a little worrying that's, I know that they're the 2 things that he points out, the Harry Potter editions in particular, and it's, the problem is that everything else doesn't live up to the standards that have been set by that. I know we've had listeners that have gone before and said, you know, Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley are the only places worth visiting, the rest isn't even worth bothering about.
And I mean, unfortunately, it's a problem with a big shift in design and theming for it too, because they were able to get off a lot easier usually because it's themed around being a studio.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do much for outside facades. They just had to put, like one thing in the front, really, and then make the rest look like a standard studio building, which is what it is anyway. So in doing in changing the Harry Potter areas like that, I think eventually we will have to see them transform the entire park in the same fashion.
It'd be interesting. I hope they do. It'd be interesting to see what they do with Fast and Furious when that opens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think you're going to see. I think we're going to see a complete retheme of the area. To be honest, I don't see any other way that they can do it. So,
like the thing they get away with it in Islands of Adventure because that was built from the ground up to be maybe not quite as immersive as Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley are now. Because you got to think they're like 17 years old and what immersive lands weren't what they are now. But like, it'd be interesting to see when those walls come down on Kong, what that looks like as an actual area.
Right. I think, yeah. And I mean, from what we've seen from behind the wall, the mess tent took up the new shopping thing. The mess tent takes up a big chunk of that space. That was like what we were wondering, hey, what else could they do with this area? Other than that, you pretty much just have the ride itself.
Oh, there's another, I saw a picture, I meant to say something. I saw a picture, there's another stand behind the walls that they haven't opened up yet, and I want to say it's called Base Camp Merch or something like that.
Right.
So they've obviously got a merch stand in that area as well.
Oh yeah, and I'm expecting an exit one as well. So
you're going to say an exit? Well, I would hope there's an exit because otherwise you can't get.
Well, no, like an exit,
yeah,
exit through the gift shop type thing as well. Because that area there seems to be pretty large. So
it's weird, isn't it, though, that it seems to be a little bit of a step back when everyone sort of said now they're building immersive lands, that it's just going to be this small little mini land rather than
right. Well, I think they get away with it from the jungle design and how similar it is to Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So I think that's how they're going to get away with it this time. I think that though for any future changes, they're going to have to change entire lands.
I'll be interested when you go this weekend, Darren, to see what the transition between Toon Lagoon and that's like. If you can sort of see over the walls to see what, from where Toon Lagoon finishes and where that starts, whether it's just literally a cut or whether they've kind of tried to blend. I know really you can't, but...
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to put Donkey Kong in the middle there. There's a transition between Toon Lagoon.
They've got the license to it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to go this weekend and see because as everybody knows, it's been a long time since I've been. 3 months. I missed all of Mardi Gras this year. So.
Wow.
Yes, Phil's too.
Yeah.
Nobody will take me at Mardi Gras.
Look, I'm going to say it again live on air. I tried every which way but loose to try and work out potentially going back over for Halloween Horror Nights 26 this year, and it was not going to happen.
That's not Mardi Gras.
You'd rather go for Mardi Gras than Horror Nights?
No. I want to do both. And Christmas.
Oh, don't. I know. Yeah, our little venture needs to take off, and then we might be able to. Shook it at Universal. Say, do you want to see if they'll take it? I'm not saying anything. I know.
It's a secret.
Yes, if you are the manager of any company and you listen to our show, make it a requirement that all your employees join the Producers Club.
Yes.
Yes.
The more the better.
We need about 1,000. No, we need more than that.
10,000.
No, actually 1,000 would be nice.
Oh yeah, I think that would be all right for a vacation.
10 would be better.
For a few.
We could all go for 10.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's going to do it for this show here. Don't forget, U.S. listeners, you have 4 days to go and subscribe to us on iTunes, leave a rating, and you could win a $25 Universal gift card. All right, well, stay tuned after the outro for this month's attraction audio from Universal Orlando, as voted for by you. Excuse me. Yeah, we voted for you, so you didn't have to. But the audio this month just edged it away from Transformers the Ride. It is The Simpsons.
It was very close. There was literally 3% separating all three.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had 88 votes, so there was a lot
Awesome.
of people voting in there.
Great
Good
stuff.
interaction.
Yes. I like it.
All right. So for Rebecca, Maureen, Nicola, Mac, Jonathan, Tracy, Hunter, and Lee, this is Darren, and this has been the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
That's it for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Make sure you never miss a show by subscribing on iTunes, and while you're there, please leave us a rating and a review. Listen to us on Stitcher, Google Play, and all your podcast apps. Email us with any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com, or, even better, record your message at speakpipe.com/uuopodcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Check out our blog for even more content at uuopodcast.com. And finally, our sponsors, Fairy Godmother Travel, are here to help with all your Universal vacation needs. So check them out today at fairygodmothertravel.com. Well, that's a wrap. See you next week.
Your comfort and safety is in the hands of highly qualified teens like myself. We're required to take an extensive training course and not wear facial hair. Enjoy yourself, but keep the screaming down. I have a math test to study for. If I don't get a C, I get kicked out of the audio-visual club. Oh.
I've taken over every area of the park. There's no place you'll be safe from me. And now, enjoy a ride that's about to be demolished while you're riding it.
A roller coaster.
I'm scared, Dad!
Sweetie, they won't kill you in an amusement park as long as you have a dime left in your pocket.
There's nothing you can do. You're about to die.
You sound like my duck.
That makes me dizzy. So anyway, there's more.
Not only are you not killing us, I'm having fun. Oh, that's a load of... I always get sick flying backwards. Hey, I can see our car. You guys haven't seen a giant steel ball, have you? You don't want to hurt me, ball. We're both big and round and never finished high school.
Welcome to a magical journey through my mouth. The kiddie ride. Ooh. At least we're safe.
And a begs to differ. You shut up! Say we.
Trying to kill the kids.
It just gets better and better.
Now, because I want to be fair, a piece of advice. Resist every temptation I place in front of you.
Oh, beer!
Homer, it's a temptation.
Did beer hurt anybody? Uh-oh. I hate chain reactions.
For the last time, now!
You soiled your pants for the last time? We'll save you! Onward, convenient rail!
Maybe that exit sign leads to an exit! Mark, stay away from the ramp!
What?
I mean sweet. Oh, my sharklings, don't you know all rides must end near the gift shop? My bosoms are flapping like rain.
This must be the part where they take your picture. Okay, smile.
It's about 5 seconds to kill somebody. Hello, folks.
What a horrible nightmare. Thank God this ride is over.